Want to learn about the biological effects of cannibalism? You've come to the right place. Welcome to another episode of Could That Kill Me? Disclaimer, this is solely for educational purposes. Please do not use any of these methods to do anything illegal on my behalf. Let's say you take pride in your carnivorous nature, and you take such pride that at some point you get bored with the rest of the animals in the animal kingdom and you want to go after none other than your friends themselves. Well, if that's the case, congratulations, you might be eligible for a deadly condition called Kuru disease. Kuru disease is a prion disease that is transmitted only through the act of cannibalism. This disease is very well known to be widely transmitted amongst those called the Four people, which is a native tribe in Papua New Guinea. And the reason Kuru disease is highly transmitted amongst the Four people is because they practice ritualistic endocannibalism, which is basically just the act of eating the brain tissue of your loved ones after they pass away. Now, whenever it comes to the transmission of this condition, Kuru disease is transmitted through these things called prions. For a little explanation, in order for your body to naturally do its day-to-day activities, it needs to synthesize different proteins, and those proteins need to be folded in a certain way in order to perform properly. However, if those proteins are misfolded, that is whenever they form something called a prion, also known as a misfolded protein. Now, not all prions are bad for you. In fact, there are a lot of prions in your body that are actually healthy and help with your day-to-day activities. But then there are some prions, like the prions that cause Kuru disease, that can kill you. And whenever you're eating the brain tissue of someone who has those prions in their brain tissue, those prions from them are then transmitted into your body, causing your proteins to then misfold in turn, specifically causing your brain proteins to misfold, which then results in neurodegeneration. And this can lead to early symptoms of tremors, slurred speech, and inability to walk, and then later symptoms like, fatality. As it's important to note that this disease is not only incurable, but also 100% fatal. So yeah, I just wouldn't eat one of your relatives if I were you. Not the best idea for your health.